Fantastic. That's a great question. So the Strategy and Technology Group, has set up, and our main aim is from a consulting standpoint to help companies grow from a profitable standpoint and sustainable as well. So what we've done recently, we've been helping clients across a whole range of aspects to help demonstrate that. So Asia Pac itself is a fantastic market. There's different issues, there's different opportunities and challenges in every single region and every single market here. So we support our clients by either looking from a market entry perspective to see what are the profitable segments, and Aon, if we brokerage any of those coverage, we have a perspective in terms of, is that a good place to go? Are you getting the right return on capital? And have you got the right access points as well in terms of distribution? Have you got the right licensing setups as well to access those markets? So our main aim is to help clients grow profitably, and also, we've also got a set of technology and operational solutions to help that be executed as well. So I'm sure there's a few of us brokers are floating around as well, who will be the execution and partners to help companies in that manner. Yeah, so this is the one challenge in the market now. So 1-1, we are expecting there to be a softening of the market, which is probably the first time a softening in the market for a couple of years, given the relevant events around. So there are still loads of segments for growth. APAC as a growing market is one of the regions that's growing the largest around the world. So, we're spending a lot of time in markets such as India at the moment and helping a number of clients set up licenses there to actually access the Indian markets. India is probably one of the largest and also the greatest growing markets in the region, forecasted to do so too. A couple of reasons for that is because of there's a very low penetration of insurance there at the moment, and also the Indian regulator is essentially starting to open the doors for outside parties to either set up. So there's discussion around 100% foreign ownership, and there's also a special economic zone in Gift City as well that companies are competing at the moment to get in there before the renewals at 1 April with the license applications. The great thing about Asia for an actuary is you're not positioned in one place like in the reserving function or the pricing function. The opportunity in Asia is you're able to get involved in a lot of strategic projects as well. So fundamentally, the actuaries are able to assess data, so assess performance statistics, consider capital, consider the distribution costs, commissions, and we're able to come up with strategic approaches to be able to push those forward. So we're helping clients at the moment in STG with formulating business plan for new markets, new territories. We're also considering the impact of capital requirements and the changing environment to help companies come up with a new return on investment if they were to go down certain aspects. So for me at least, Asia Pac is a great place to expand and to see support and how we can help clients across the spectrum, not just from an actuarial standpoint. So the biggest drivers of reinsurance demand, and we're probably seeing a lot of it over time, is there's a lot of new products being developed in region. So there's a lot of talk around cyber insurance as well. So the expertise that reinsurers attain from offshore, although it will have to have the Asia Pacific spin on it, things like cyber reinsurance is areas where companies would like to move into from an insurance standpoint, but they don't necessarily have the expertise. So I'm starting to see clients start to underwrite cyber products, but then have quite a large arrangement with a reinsurer to take on the risk, so they get more comfortable and they're able to expand. Of course, Asia, there's a whole host of risks that are underwritten. There's obviously the catastrophe side as well, so there are a number of catastrophe prone areas. So places like the Philippines, India has a few catastrophes as well, and obviously the typhoons that we've seen recently in Hong Kong and China. So there's clearly a market demand there, and just as the market collectively across Asia Pacific starts to increase the maturity of some of the products, there is expected to be more complexity required, which is where the reinsurers come in. So India, if you've been to India recently, most of the cities are essentially construction sites because of all the infrastructure that's being built in terms of both mass transportation systems. We've also got situations like, large blocks and tower blocks being built. So reinsurance, the level of reinsurance expertise and the exposure management needs to be considered there. So Asia Pacific is growing in both infrastructure, so there's always a place for reinsurers to play.